Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good people. Welcome back to Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm your goddess, Alicia. Welcome in, beloveds. Welcome in. Thank you for your patience with me yesterday while I took some time off to recuperate from my amazing Mother's Day event. Left me with no voice and a fever. Thank you all for your blessings, your positive love and energy, your comments of get well quick, Alicia. I appreciate you, beloveds. So, it is Thursday here on the East Coast. It is cloudy and rainy. It's still a beautiful day to be alive, yes? Hello, skis. I'm chewing gum. Y'all gonna have to work with this voice. Hey, Sarah. Goddess, I'm so glad you're here. I owe you a reading. You paid for a reading on Tuesday, and I don't know what was going on with Cashapp. I didn't even receive until that night. So I owe you a reading, Sarah. You due for a reading, and today is a good one. Today we're doing past life regression. We are doing alien energies or ghostly divine spirits that may be trying to connect to you, maybe around you, whether you see them or not. These could be divine ancestors. This can be spirit guides. Some of you will have gotten new spirit guides. I got a big download from spirit, and many of us have received new spirit guides. Yes. Now this spring is here, and summer is coming in. We've gotten new spirit guides. We've come out of hermit mode. We're getting out of hermit mode. We're getting outdoors. We're getting outside. They have sent a new team to back us up, to hold us down, while we navigate these chaotic streets. We are getting assignments. We are getting assignments by the Most High. It will not only be about the business that we are doing that pays us, but we are getting divine assignments as we step out into the world after a season of hermit, solitude, planning, reflecting, negotiating with self, trying to figure it out, trying to find a safe path, the right direction. This message, this live today, will bring complete clarity to those who are seeking divine assignment and want to peek into their Akashic records, past life regression. So get ready. We're about to jump into the rabbit hole and see how far it goes. Where we land, no one knows. Moving aside, allowing the spirit to come in, to take their rightful place, to flow through me, divine energy, uplifting, elevation of spirituality. May Michael come in and protect this safe space as I channel these messages for the collective today. I give humble gratitude for being in this position to bring you exclusive content. So, get your coffee, get your tea, get whatever you need. About to dive in. We're about to dive in. Hold on to your seat, gods and goddesses. And this message is not just for my goddesses. I know the thumbnail shows a queen on her throne, surrounded by her alienation team. But fellas, come on into the room. Before you miss your blessing, don't be guided by visual messages. What you see with your human eyes is often fallible. Use your third eye. You know this is your message. Divine feminine energy just means hypersensitivity, heightened intuition, tapped in, connected to the great motherboard. It's time for us to step out of the matrix. Here we go. What beautiful energy. What beautiful energy. We have wisdom, the unicorn. The unicorn. From the time you were born, and even in past lives, you've always been seen as an anomaly, someone that is uniquely different, mysterious even, unable to be deciphered or read. People find you amazing. They find you enchanting. They're curious to know you and to know what you know. You have the divine gift of wisdom, foresight, vision. This is a psychic, a medium, connected, that horn connected to the etheric cords. It's like an antenna to the gods. You have divine connection where downloads are being driven into you daily as you move about. Even when you are not consciously aware, they are constantly channeling, connecting with your antenna, your crown. But you've always been a mystery. You've always been a mystery. Native American, indigenous bloodline, indigenous roots. Doesn't matter what your culture is. Doesn't matter what your religion is, your race. Doesn't matter. This energy is based on past life regression. Let's not get fooled by this outfit, by this uniform, this mask that we wear. This is not who we are in our soul. Every lifetime we've returned a different gender, a different culture, a different race, not wanting to experience the old, but to experience the new. But in a past life or in this lifetime, you are powerfully connected to Native American indigenous soil. There's high-ranking shamans, high-ranking medicine women and medicine men. Your ancestors were healers of the village, healers in the community. You may feel called to doing this type of divination. As a medium, you're able to tap in to how people feel, what they need, what's going on, what they're not saying. Maybe as an herbalist, maybe you work with herbs or healing ointments or tonics. You may be called to do this. It may be something trapped down deep in your brain to work with medicines to cure ailments holistically, as I am a holistic wellness coach and practitioner working as an herbalist, as a Reiki. My holistic practice is based on energy healing, not so much using man-made medicinal pharmaceuticals, but to go into Mother, into nature, who has given us all we need to heal thyself. You may want to dive deeper in your ancestral roots to find out where this Native American bloodline is in your family, for it is deeply connected to shaman divination. Come on now. Shaman, monk or nun, male or female, in one of your past lives, you served the church. You served a religious organization, maybe being already experienced that religious organization in this lifetime. It's no coincidence that you've broken away to follow spiritualism instead, to explore something new. But we've got a monk or a nun here. You've always been part of the spiritual wellness of others, praying over them, baptizing babies, maybe overseeing as a death doula for those who are laid to rest, watching over the church, or under the high priest or high priestess, part of the council that governed the community. We know that the Pope and the Vatican govern the nation as far as church and state. Every community has some form of spirituality, some form of religion. Every culture, every society, every planet, every continent follows some sort of, what did I say? What did I say about babies? See all the hands on? See all the hands on? Definitely a baby doula, or baptizing the babies, or bathing and dressing and readying the babies for baptism, or okay, trigger warning to some. Because I said, hold on, we don't know where we're going. Trigger warning. Someone in this room dealt in a monastery as an exorcist, exercising demonic energy from children, from infants, from babies. Those demonic entities in the form of illness or disease, maybe diseases like plagues in the village, in the community. People brought their sick children to you when they knew not what to do, for healing, for drawing out demonic energy, causing these unknown illnesses. Because back in those days, there weren't names, there weren't diagnoses, there weren't pharmaceuticals. There were medicine women, medicine men, shamans, witches, herbalists. Because here we have persecution and inquisition. I said there will be some trigger warnings. You died on the cross, like Yeshua, aka Jesus, for your practices, for knowing things that people could not figure out how you knew, as you were a psychic, a medium, and it was taboo. Taboo at that time. You were hung and persecuted for your divination gifts, for your spiritual gifts, for being able to foretell the future, or for being able to exorcise these demons, heal these babies, to renew life, to be a conduit for spirit. There were those who were afraid of who you were and what you practiced. They didn't want you to take the fame and notoriety off of the church, because even the high priest in the church could not do what you were doing. Hello? Considered low ranking at that time. This looks like a regular, modern, possibly in poverty, not wealthy, not rich, but you were seen throughout the village. Your name was known for what you were doing, for your gifts. And there were those that shunned you and planned on unaliving you out of fear that you would see their demons, know the demons they were conjuring, be able to see what they did not want others to see as they approached. There were people that were, have you ever heard of Munchausen disease, where people were actually intentionally harming their children for fame? It's a big thing now in society, but people didn't want you to know that at the time poverty was high and maybe they couldn't afford to keep these children. They didn't want you to figure out that they were lightening the load. But you face much persecution then and possibly now. For the persecution has followed you through every lifetime. The moment you awaken to who you are and what you can do, the moment you drop that religious discipline and follow spirituality and go through your ascension and heighten your spiritual gifts, here comes the persecution. They do it on the platform. They do it in the community. They do it in gossip, in rooms that you're not invited in. Family, friends, lovers, ex. For some, even your children are afraid of you. For you have changed from that weakened, broken state that the chaos of the world tried to put against you. It only called out your inner beast, your inner phoenix. So if you are facing persecution, know that this is part of your past life, as follows you every lifetime. New levels, new devils. The Father, I always see sins of the Father. When that comes out, I always hear sins of the Father. This Native American bloodline, this psychic ability, these spiritual gifts, or this persecution could be coming from the father side of your family. The generational curse could be over the father side of your family. Maybe he was absent from your life. Maybe he was a disappointment, not a role model. Maybe you're missing that masculine protection over your life, allowing people to come towards you, keeping you sensitive in your feminine energy, not being protected and shown by masculine, how to stand up for yourself as a woman or a man. It's possible that in many lifetimes you've been missing the father figure. Now, this may be that your father has passed away. This may be that your father has passed away and you're missing that masculine energy. For some, this persecution comes from your father's side of the family, that they do not respect, honor, or understand your spiritual practice, your spiritual gifts. Maybe they are more religious based, as mine is, on my father's side, deeply rooted in Christianity. Hello, daughter of a preacher man, granddaughter of a minister. We still own the shirt erected on the land in the South till this day. What I do would not be accepted, would not be understood, would definitely be rejected by the church, for then I cannot be controlled, defined in a box, ruled, brainwashed by a patriarchal system of genocide is what I call it. Because when you allow someone's spirit to remain dormant, for someone's higher self to remain dormant, you lean on it, You intentionally drawn it out, force them to follow and not to find their leadership. That is a form of genocide. So if you experience father issues, this has followed you in your past lives. This is definitely a generational curse that needs to be broken. If you have children, the father figure is a role that needs to be incorporated in a healthy way. And if not, then it must go. New role models can be sought. A big brother program. Yeah, ships. What did I say? Father figures absent. Always a ghost, abroad, away. Maybe sailing back then, a lot of people sailed, especially masculines were fishermen. They sailed away for work across other places when there were none, especially if you live in a village. Many of the masculines sailed away to find work. But while doing that, they also made other families, created other children, other lifetimes. And there was a disarray, a disconnection, a separation of the bloodline. For some of you, you could have worked on a ship. I'm getting, you know, when there were plagues on the ship, there was a certain period in time where there was a large ship of men that was sailing on sea for months. There was enough nourishing foods. They balanced their minerals, and they came down with plagues, all kind of plagues, bone issues and skin issues. And you may have been a medicine woman that was called to that ship, or a medicine man that was called to that ship. I'm getting heavy feminine energy as a medicine woman, called to that ship to look into plagues, to offer healing, especially if there were women and children aboard that were taken off and set in villages to heal while the men continue to carry on and do the work. If there's someone that loves the water, if you're someone that loves the water, you love the cruise, you love the fish, you love the sea, you love the ocean. That's probably why you set sail many lifetimes across the ocean, healing plagues, diseases, children, families. And you are protected by angelic beings. You will always be protected by angelic beings, which is why you will be protected by angels in this lifetime. That is why you'll be protected in this lifetime. The angels have always known you. The angels have always known you. You educated yourself in how to work with herbs, potions, ointments, how to heal the body, especially the mind. Especially the mind. Taking inflammation out of the body to heal the mind. Teas, and you work with spirits. When I mean spirits, I mean the liquors. I see a lot of gin. You work with a lot of spirits. There you are. Spirit tells no lies. 10-10 on the timer. 10-10 on the timer. Biblical. You definitely work for the church. you definitely work for the church. If you're masculine energy, not only did you work in the church as a monk, but you help restore the buildings, the temple. You work with your hands. If you're a male that's in construction, you work with tools, building, clay, art. Furniture. If you make furniture, this is a gift that you carry from past life energy. If you wonder how you have the gift to make things, to create things with your hand, and it just comes natural to you, it's a past life energy that you hold within you. Most people that have ascended, that have awakened, that are high-ranking spiritualists, have been in some form of religious practice, whether it's Christianity, Judaism, Catholicism, Islam, Muslim, Hindu, Buddha, African diaspora. I see a lot of Catholicism here, a lot of Catholic energy, a lot of Catholic energy, a lot of Jewish energy. I see some Roman, Greek, no, not Greek, Roman. I see some Egyptian, like Ethiopian, well, that's African. Okay, they want me to move on. Thank you, Spirit. Coming or going, if you have not, please tap the like button, support your girl. I would really appreciate the energy transfer. And for those that do, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. For the seed you sow. Ashe. If this is resonating in the chat, let me know that you are receiving your message. Yeah, come on. We got the thinking woman. We got the thinking woman. With number 47. I don't know if you're 47 years old. 4 plus 7 is 11. Maybe you are considering a collaboration or partnership. Something that will grow your spiritual business. Thinking about with the butterflies here, how you've come forward and completed your ascension, looking for your next steps, your next assignment. You see, you're holding the book, looking for your next assignment. Researching, because we have strategy here. We have strategy with the journal and the pen. Maybe you're a writer. 21, 2 plus 1 is 3, which is mind, body, and soul. It's the trifecta, it's completion. You have completed an ascension in this lifetime, and you're thinking about your next steps, strategizing what you would like to pursue. Maybe in your spiritual practice, maybe something that will eventually allow you to leave that 9 to 5 and be able to run a holistic shop on your own or a storefront. Angel of strength, angel of strength. If you are, the answer is absolutely you should. If you're looking for confirmation, the answer is absolutely you should. Angel of Strength is the phoenix that rises from the ashes with number 5. Expect change. Expect change. And you will have to have the strength through this change that's coming. This could be a tower. It could be something unexpected. It will shake your foundation of things you do at present moment. Spirit could be tweaking it or turn you in a new direction. So you may have to erase your plans or decide to be flexible in your plans as Spirit brings in some new energy. We have Leo on the board. We have Venus energy, which is Oshun energy. We have Virgo on the board with strategy for the Hermit. We have the Thinking Woman, Queen of Swords. The Aquarius energy. Third chakra. Third chakra. Now we know third chakra is the throat chakra. So it's something about your voice, beloved. With 37, 3 plus 7 is 10. The ending of a season of how you knew it. Moving into something brand new and beautiful. Has a lot to do with your throat chakra, the way you speak, the way you influence, the way you guide. Archangel Shamiel is helping you to give you confidence to speak publicly, which means you could be going from a platform on YouTube or on social media to a stage outdoors in the public events. People could be wanting to book you, wanting to show off your talents, understand you, acknowledge you, admire you, believe you have something valuable that you can bring to their organization or their event. Because Archangel Chamuel, Chamuel, is definitely working on your throat chakra. Definitely working on inspiring you to connect your throat, your voice, with your crown. So that the downloads and information you receive, you can channel through your messages. If you've been having issues with your throat lately, know that Chamuel is coming through to work through that. Yeah, journey. You would definitely take in a new direction. 1212 on the timer. Number 2. You would make a space for 2. Who 2? Me and spirit. You and spirit. You and your guides. You and your team. You and your calling. You and your higher self. Joining together as one. Because somebody here is getting ready to embark on some movement. With journey, you could be traveling. Like I said, you could be getting an invitation to be a speaker, a public speaker, a motivational speaker. Someone may admire and watch what you do. This could be you packing up, choosing a new direction, especially if you're single and have no kids and it's just you, or if your kids are adults and grown and you're ready to live your best life. You'll be packing up and moving to a new city, a new state. Across the water, you could be moving. I see heavy New Orleans here. I'm getting heavy New Orleans. You could be from New Orleans or considering moving there. There's something about Halloween here. It could be your birthday. You could be a Scorpio. Well, under Scorpio full moon, you could be getting this message now that you're about to take off, journey, a nomad kind of living. Busy, booked, and blessed. Every week, every month, you have a different occasion, event that takes you traveling, moving, meeting your tribe, meeting new people. The journey less traveled, the journey less chosen, but it's what you are choosing to do. It's what you are choosing to do. Pack light, allow spirit to move you into destiny. Wherever it takes you, you are ready. On this journey, you can meet a twin. On this journey, you can meet a twin. Doesn't have to be a lover, someone spiritually elevated as you are, a travel buddy, a companion, a friend, a mentor, a role model, a supporter, could be a lover. Come on now. And where's it taking you? Where is it taking you? The door of spirit. The door of spirit. They're telling you that you've already answered the call. Now we've got 32. We've got 55 here. Definitely some unexpected changes on the way. The how you do things, how you thought about doing things, to your plans that may make you turn in a new direction. But this direction leads you straight to the door to spirit. This is you receiving your wings. This is you receiving your wings. Which means you don't have to come back to this planet in this lifetime. You will be able to fly back home to where you originally were created, in light, a light being. For some of you, I'm getting heavy alienation, which means foreign existence to humans, something higher, something more elevated, something more powerful. I'm seeing giants, like 8 feet, 12 feet tall, alien beings. They look like, I hate to say the Grim Reaper, but you know that skeletal? That's what I'm getting. But you are definitely an energy of light, a light being. Your whole body is the light being, your spirit, your soul. You're journeying, which means you are the phoenix rising. You are the phoenix rising. And you're getting support on this new journey. But who is to surround you may be unfamiliar. These are not just your bloodline ancestors surrounding you. Oh no, they've done their work. They've done their work. They protected you. They remolded you. They've done their work. Now you've walked into a new realm, a new dominion. Hush. And in that realm, the beings that belong there, that exist there, that thrive there are not human. These are not humans. But you're comfortable there. They actually see you as because you're arriving in your human form with memories of this lifetime, they're curious to know, for they have not been to Earth before. They exist on another galaxy. So when you reconnect with this family and share ideas, experiences, you have the attention of the entire room. They want to know what Earth is like. They want to know what the people's like. They've never been to this planet before. Not in human form. For someone, your world is about to turn upside down. If you were receiving spiritual presence in your home, at your job, around you, you're seeing energy shift. If you're seeing light codes in your eyes, experiencing light flickering, doors knocking, shaking of your bed, hearing dripping water at night, if your sensitivity is so high, at nighttime you hear everything outside, even with the window closed, especially if you've been hearing cats lots, birds singing a lot, even at nighttime. Even at nighttime, pitch dark, if the birds are singing like it's morning, it's because even in the darkness, when in the darkness, is your time to be alive, to be awake, to roam. So you may want to really tap in your spiritual gifts at nighttime, 12 to 3 a.m. Go outside if you can, under the moonlight. Listen to the soft whispers, the cues. Trigger warning for some of you, you're going to see some things that may shake you a little. Don't be afraid, because these energies are coming to visit you, to join with you, to connect with you. I'm getting a lot of knocking, a lot of clicking, a lot of movement in your home. When everything is quiet and people are asleep, the house awakens and you hear everything. There's somebody at my door. Open the door, please. 1 minute, y'all. Thank y'all. That was Amazon at my door. Oh, they love me, y'all. I'm their best customer. With all the spiritual stuff I order, I wanted to say hello to some of y'all. Skeet see Dutch. Oh, we gotta get rid of Dutch. Okay, Skeet. There you go. Don't be bothering my Sarah. Bye, Dutch. Wow, look at all the Hey Brittany, what's up, Queen? Legendary. How you doing, Legendary? What's up, beloved? Is that Pamujuka? Yeah, I know, honey. Let me tell you, it was pitch dark. Pitch dark. B, hello, B. Heather, what's up, Heather from Canada? Cornelius, blessed be Cornelius. Aisha, Kay. Oh, thank you, Kay. you, Kay. Let's get out the trolls, because you know they gotta have somewhere to be, somewhere to land, somewhere. Poor things. Poor things ain't got nowhere else to be, nothing else to do. It was pitch black. I mean pitch black and raining. And the birds were chirping and singing outside my window like it was a dawn. I had to get up. I was like, are they confused today? And I know it's nighttime. This has been going on constantly. Every night. So I know they're calling me to go outside. But you know, I've been battling this cold, y'all. And it's been very rainy here. But outdoors is where we need to be. In or out, please hit the like button, support your girl. I would appreciate a return of the energy equally. For those that do, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe. Woman holding a heart. We got Queen of Cups, energy, 44. Yeah, you are an extreme empath. Loving, kind, 44, angel number 44. Oh, come on. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. You saw the two? You saw the two? Oh, here's your two. We got a woman holding a heart and a man holding a heart. Oh, 44 and 45. Hello. And that's 9 and 8, which is 17, which is 8. Someone is manifesting a soulmate union. And you're going to find this on this new journey. You're going to find this when you move. If you're moving, relocating, maybe being invited to an event, a spiritual event, you're going to meet a soulmate energy, your divine counterpart. Because we got a woman and a man holding hearts, searching for one another. Are you ready for love, beloveds? Are you ready for that good old love? Someone deciding to leave it all behind, the city, the community, the job, the family, the friend circles, the drama, the persecution, especially from family, to take up your staff and move on. And wherever you're moving right into this divine union. Wherever you're moving, you are moving right into this divine union. Spirit says, get ready. The assignment I have for you is to connect your heart with another high-ranking, two phoenixes rising to meet, an explosion of light, a passion, of desire. This is a reward, a blessing. Maybe you've lost love recently, came out of a connection that was toxic or traumatic ending, painful ending, and you're moving on and moving away from the past. 8 of Cups energy, turning your back to walk towards something that you love, something more healing, more uplifting, a new love, a new connection. If that's you, it's being granted. It's being granted. What did I just say? Walking away. 8 of Cups energy. Confirmation. You've turned your back on the past. You walk through that gate, and although you may be looking back with memories, nostalgia, most of it is painful. You will take the good memories along with you, and you will hold on to your childhood innocence. But number 9 here, 27, it's a breakthrough. 8 of Cups, working towards that which you love and that which loves you. Removing yourself from anything that doesn't inspire you to level up to one of love, healing, energy, pleasure. Queen of Cups, intuitive, heavy empath energy. You feel the pain of others, and you feel a need to heal, to rescue. But this is part of your past life energy, because in the past, as a medicine woman, a monk, a nun, a parishioner of the church, a baby doula, a death doula, a healer, it's what you did. It's what you were known for. And yes, you were hated, and you were persecuted, and you were questioned constantly in front of a council. The church consistently called you in front of a council to question you. How do you know these things? Why do you know these things? What is that you see? Thinking you were demonic. You were possessed. To have the abilities to connect with the dead. You obviously, to them, had to be possessed. Demonic. Evil. Same energy we see today. You've seen it in the chat. It's the same energy we're in today in the world. Those that don't know, don't understand, cannot do, cannot perform, cannot be you. The competition, the jealousy, the envy, the hate, the racism, discrimination. Especially if you're feminine, standing in your phoenix. If you're a feminine standing in your phoenix, you know you're going to get hateration, especially for high priest men who still believe a high priestess is below them. Not. She actually is the mother of all creation. She is the church. That's for another. Just like we received today, it's no different than how it was. There is no such thing as a new idea. What they're doing on the backs of old humans, old Satanists, old racists. They're devil's born. Their children, their grandchildren, their bloodline, they're here too. They're the trolls, the clowns, the monkeys and the circus. That's where they come from. That's what we're up against. But you have been given a new team of spirit guides. You have been given a new team of spirit guides. And these guides are not human form, have never been in human form, do not operate like humans. They are giant monstrous. They are, I don't even know what the word to call them. They are a mystery. They are the unknown, unseen, untapped in energy by many of us, many of y'all, because I ain't going to say it for me. Hello. I love my alienations. But know that you will start to see differently, hear differently. Your sensitivity will be heightened. You'll be more aware of what's going on around you, especially sounds. I'm getting heavy sound heightening, sharpening, tuning, maybe ringing in your ear, your right. Ladies, if the ringing is in your right ear, it's your masculine energy, your phoenix being tweaked. If it's in your left ear, it's healing frequency, healing your womb, your feminine energy. No, so yes, left is feminine, right is masculine. Whatever whichever is being worked on at either time, it tells you what you need to focus on. Your masculine, you need to learn how to speak up, stand your ground, empower yourself, not shy back, come to the forefront. Feminine energy, pull back, be still, quiet down, ease down, ground your energy. Too much fire, too much flame. All right, Sarah. I owe Sarah a reading. If anybody else would like to get a past life aggression reading, including tarot pull, make your donation. You can get a 2-card pull, one from past life, one from tarot, for $9. A 2-card pull only for $9. If you like a full mini reading, it's whatever comes out from each deck. But you can send your donation by Cashapp, PayPal. You can send it through Super Chat, Super Thanks. Mistress of the Gates Tarot is a yellow strip, either above your chat or below, depending on your phone. Click on the black strip to the right of it. We'll open up the Cash App and the PayPal hashtag to get on today's, if you want a past life regression reading and guidance as what's you're moving into. We got the 2. Hello, we got the journey. Break it down, but Sarah is number 1. Sarah is number 1 on our list. Sarah is number 1. Skeet, skeet. Wow, let's see. Really, Sarah? I am. Hello, I am. Insomniac. Thank you, beloved. Samuel. Grandma Punty. I'm not a grandma yet, but I hope to be real soon. Ruben. What's up, Ruben? Okay, Red Global. Saida. Hello, Saida. What's up, beloved? Yes. Y'all run them like buttons up for you, girl. We're about to get into Sarah's past life reading. You're going to pull 1 card or whatever comes out. Poppy, if you don't get away from the door, I'm getting sick of him, y'all. Facts. Like, really? Okay, Sarah. Let's timestamp your reading. Get your angel number at 58, 51. Ooh, Sarah, you got the energy of number 10. 10. There's 10 is the world card. There's something brand new beginning. It's 10, world card 10 or 11. It depends on your deck. Okay, I'm going with the 10 for the world card. ending of a very tough cycle in your life. Completing an ascension. And now moving into a new season of unexpected journey and self-discovery. So let's see what the energy is for Sarah. Past life regression. Past life for Sarah. Past life for Sarah. Past life for Sarah. Sarah, it came out again. Confirmation. You have definitely got some Native American blood in you, Sarah. I personally am Blackfoot. Blackfoot on my mama's side. Woo-hoo. You have some Native American indigenous bloodline in you, Sarah. That is the blood of the earth. That is the beginning. You came from villages. You lived in communities where people were closely together. Closely together. Okay, let me get one more card because I'm curious. Past life for Sarah. Past life for Sarah. Past life for Sarah. Maybe possible, Sarah, that you don't know a lot about. Ooh, finances. Finances. Okay, now. That's a new one that's never come out. In your past life, maybe in your community, in your village, you were someone that overseed the barter system or part of a community or what do they call it, part of a council on how to build resources for the community. Today, that would be an event planner. Today, that would be someone that maybe does spiritual retreats. But you work with funding. You work with money. If you have the ability to manifest with ease when it comes to wealth and opportunities, this is because in the past, you had the gift of the Midas touch. And that gift runs throughout your bloodline. Also, Sarah, in your past life, whether this spiritual inheritance has been received yet or is still being passed on down to you in this lifetime, there is money, bags of money that were buried in the ground. Buried in the ground. I don't know if it's in your hometown or a great-grandpa. I see money buried in the ground. Coins, Indian coins. They're worth a lot of money. Then you're going to take that how it resonates, because I don't know where that's at, but it's somewhere, and it's still there. It's still there. Back in the day, our great-grandparents used to bury their money in the backyard. There were no banks. They didn't want to leave it in a house in case there was an invasion. They buried it to protect it. You have spiritual inheritance. You have money still buried in land that belongs to you and your family till this day. I don't know how you would find it, or maybe they're going to find a way to make it come towards you. Say that I got you, boo. Say this number 2. I got you, boo. Oh, Sarah, Louisiana? Whoa. Do you know how many floods? How many, so much is buried under that soil, especially after Katrina and things like that? There is money buried in that land. Now, I'm sure the Spirit's going to find a way to return this money to you. But this is part of your spiritual inheritance that you will be reaping in this lifetime. This is old ancient money. It is. The value is okay. We got. I don't want to use these cards. I don't want to use these cards. For some reason, I just turn my nose up. Let's get another tarot deck. I haven't used this one in a long time. Okay, this feels better. Sorry, Sarah. I just when that card came out, it made me turn my nose up. Like, this feels better. Yeah, but even I'm curious. But it looks like your bloodline was very wealthy, and they had a lot of their money. And when the people came and took over their land and enslaved the people, that money was still in the land, and it has not been found. So it's still there. I don't know if you have access to your hometown. Care Bears. A lot of land. Wow. Let's get rid of trolls. They got nothing better to do. Bye, boo. Oh, Cali is your home? Are you in Cali? I keep forgetting you in Cali. Cali was once my home. San Diego. Okay, Sarah. Oh, what I said, did I not call it earlier? Did I not say a tower moment was on the way? Hello? Something you do something you do online, my love. Something you do online. There's an unexpected change, a change of direction about the work that you do online. There is someone watching you, investigating what you do. Okay, Sarah. Maybe worried about resources. This is lack energy. Maybe worried about resources. Maybe you're waiting for. We have to go there. Sarah, there's always a karmic that wants to come out in your reading, Sarah. Always. Here's your wheel of fortune. Here's destiny turning in your favor. Here's destiny turning in your favor, putting luck on your side. There's going to be an unexpected shift or change to the work you do online. Page of Cups. Page of Cups. Page of Cups is usually a wish being granted. It's usually a wish being granted. Because there's a fish in your cup representing fertility and growth. So if you've been experiencing lack or setback, That's about the wheel is about to turn in your favor. Good luck and good fortune are coming your way. There will definitely be a change to something you do online. If you work online, if you're studying online. Six of Cups. Something, there may have been an opportunity that was left in the past that's coming back around. There may be an opportunity that was left in the past that's coming back around. I also see people from your past thinking about you. I also see you maybe having a little bit of nostalgia, maybe thinking a lot about your childhood, about those you left behind. But here's your world card. Shall not call the world card. There's the 11. Well, this one says 11. There's your world card. Maybe you are procrastinating or worried a little bit about moving into the new, taking a risk to make a change, thinking about your childhood, about the past, your old hometown. Maybe you were ghosted or abandoned by people in your past or your old hometown, especially if you're a spiritualist. There's that persecution. There's that persecution, but Spirit's moving you into a brand new existence, a brand new destination. The Wheel of Fortune, you're walking straight into destiny, but there will be some changes that you may not see coming. Maybe Spirit's pushing these changes upon you, needing you to move at a quicker pace, to find this opportunity that was left behind, just waiting for you to re-find it. Maybe they're pushing you along. These new alienations, these new spirit guides, they're not slow. They don't take their time. They're quick moving, they're fast moving. And they've scooped you up and they're about to take you on a whirlwind of change. But this is going to open up your finances, open up your ability to gain financially, to pull in more work, to walk into your destiny truly and not overthink, overanalyze which way you should go, what you should be doing. I do see somebody from your past wanting to apologize and communicate. This could be, I don't know if you have children or not. Either someone from your past when you were a child that wants to apologize, or a child. This could be a sibling that you grew up with, someone that you shared time with when you were younger and now you're separated. That's your heartfelt apology for the abandonment, for the ghosting, for the rejection, for the breakdown of the family structure. Somebody could be watching you very closely online also, listening to what you do, seeing the changes in you, and they are awed by your transformation. And your confidence is growing, and they're watching. This person could also feel abandoned and rejected by you because your transformation has taken you in a new direction from your past. And people that you left behind may be feeling guilty or ashamed of how they treated you. They now see who you are, but it's too late for them because they're not allowed to continue with you on this new journey. This is why you have all these new spirit guides around you. They're there to keep away the riffraff. If they don't scare you, they're going to scare them. They're there to keep away the riffraff because now you're walking into a new portal, a new dimension. a new realm. It doesn't look anything like Earth. And they're going to need your entire focus and determination to walk into this new beginning. They're making sure the past stays at a safe distance so you can flourish. I don't know, let me see. One last card, because I'm very curious about your niche, Sarah, and where they are asking you to go. For Sarah, past life regression, future energy, confirmation, the world card, confirmation on the world card. Confirmation on the world card. Are y'all hiding it? Are y'all hiding it intentionally? Come on now, Sarah. The woman holding the coin. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. Past life regression, finances. Hello. Wheel of Fortune. Future energy, major arcana. Opening up to the world as your final card. You're being sent into a season of major abundance in your life. And I know we hear about that every day. The reason why we feel discouraged by the messages when we run out of patience is because divine timing is not on a 24-hour clock. We don't have any awareness of what divine timing actually is. And as humans, we don't like to give up control. We need control to feel safe. So they are sending you into a season of major abundance because this is your spiritual inheritance that was buried, that's yet to be uncovered, unmasked. They'll find some way to return it to you. They know that you may not be able to go there and dig it up or find it. And those who can have passed on. But they are making sure that's returned to your hands somehow. And it's going to come at a tower moment. Be prepared for change. Yeah. Wheel of Fortune, Two of Pentacles. Yeah, honey, you'll be multitasking. You'll be multitasking. Whatever you're doing now, something's gonna change. They're gonna either add something to it or turn in a new direction where you'll be multitasking, which means financial security coming from multiple places of investments, savings, bookings. Yeah, there goes the competition. There goes the crabs in the bucket. These cards are naked. I don't care. Three of Pentacles. Your work is being watched. Your work is being watched. Your work is being admired. There's someone coming in with an offer. You're going to have a choice to make. Will you pack up and leave your old hometown, your old community? Are you ready to go to travel? Are you ready to meet your divine soulmate partnership? Because we saw that man and woman holding hearts. Past life regression, you were meant to be wealthy, to be prosperous, it's in your bloodline, and whatever was taken from your generational wealth is being replaced. Replaced somewhere where you can see it, where you can have it, where it can be returned to you in this lifetime. You are the one chosen to receive the spoils of your ancestors. So congratulations, beloved. The world is about to look very different, more than comfortable, luxurious. Say that, beloved. Hello, I know that's right, Skeezy. Hey, Stacy. What's up, Luz Beltran? Hello, beloveds. Okay. We have Saida. In or out. Run them lights up for you girls. I would accept an even transfer of energy, an equal transfer of energy. And if you do, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold. Ashe. But next is Saida. Sarah, you got angel number 1111. Sarah, you got angel number 1111. I didn't mention that, sorry. 1111 for Sarah. I also see 55. I also see 55 for you, Sarah. Past life regression for Saida. Angel number, timestamp 121. 36. Saida, you got the energy number of the number 4. Saida, you get number 4 a lot in your reading. 4 is about foundation. 4 is 1111. So for Saida, you got angel number 1111 and 121. 121 angel number and 1111. But you always get 4 about foundation, structure, support, stability. 1111 is a twin flame journey. It's also relocation and movement. 4 is about spiritual guidance and protection. Past life regression for Saida. Past life for Saida. Past life for Saida. Past life for Saida. Well, say the past life for Saida. Say that you may not have a past life. You may be fresh and new on the planet. And new energies go through the hardest transformation. Past life for Saida. Wow, Saida. We got a writer or a scribe, possibly in your past life. A writer or a scribe. This looks like you wrote. Now you have those letters that they write, messengers. You know how different organizations, well, back then they didn't have telephone. Hello. So letters were sent by messengers on horses, boats, traveling, especially if it's long distance. Because I see an emblem here, a marking. Okay, this looks very witchy. This looks very witchy. Used to write, okay, these were not regular, these were secret messages. These were secret messages that were sent. They used to write. People used to come to you to get messages scribed. Maybe you were highly educated with the ability to write or to scribe. and people sought you out like a librarian. Like a librarian back then, people used to seek her out to write messages. Maybe you hid messages in books. Maybe you hid context in books. Ancient message, ancient wisdom in books, in writings. Past life for Saida. If you're called to subscribe or to write, hello, Saida, wars and battles. Hello, you were alive during I don't know what kind of war. Is this World War I? You were alive during a wartime. And the war, you know, when the what they call them, the soldiers, the head of them, they used to have to send messages back and forth about what was going on in the fight, in the battle, especially if they needed healing, they needed medicine, whatever they needed messages to go abroad. And they didn't have telephones, and they needed to get it out quickly. They would come to you, you would scribe these messages. Maybe hidden codes. Hidden codes. You would code hidden messages and codings so that the enemy could not read it. They would send those messages off to let people know that they needed more soldiers, more help, the wounded, with coding. You hid coded messages and secret writings during the wartime. Wow, that's big. That's a powerful. All right, Saida. Coding hidden messages. I know personally there are hidden messages in the Bible that many don't even know are there. When I bring it to their awareness, they're in shock because they read it and never knew there are secret codings, secret messages, even in the Bible. They use these in the old times in the Vatican, secret codings, hieroglyphics, on the walls of the tombs. What's that calligraphy? I see dragon's blood, dipping the calligraphy pen in dragon's blood to write, to scribe scrolls for divination. Okay, that's a lot. For Saida, I should use, my hands are small and this deck is large. I have a smaller deck of this somewhere. There it is, Saida. As above, so below. As above, so below. Nine of Cups. Dreams, wishes being granted. Walking into a season of comfortability, confidence, happiness, fulfillment. Joy number 9 is a breakthrough, a new beginning. That leads to a new beginning. Yeah, Queen of Wands. There you are, beloved. Show up in your energy. The Queen of Wands is a psychic. The Queen of Wands is a psychic. Highly sensitive. A psychic. But in your fire energy. The Queen of Wands is the phoenix. The ultimate phoenix that rises. strong, confident, courageous, determined. Heavy Oshun energy, heavy Venus energy. Sitting on your throne. I don't know if you have a black cat, but black cats can be significant. Goddess Bastet, who looks over you at nighttime when you sleep to keep away evil energies. Four of Pentacles. Maybe you've had to hold on recently to every penny, budgeting, living on a budget, not being sure when more would come in, breadcrumbing yourself, afraid to spend, wishing for a breakthrough in your finances, being able to save, invest, put away, travel. I see a city behind you. I see a city behind you, possibly moving to somewhere where you can gain, save, invest. My nose is itching, Saido. You got some negative energy around you, Saido. You got, see how the cat is looking out? See how the cat is looking out? As if something is trying to approach. It's on watch, on guard. There is definitely some negative energy around you. Your wishes are to move. Your wishes are to have enough to move. For your moves to be funded by spirit. So you can take charge of your future. What did I say? I knew it. I felt it. Stalking energy, Saida. You know that they always watching you, boo. You got to be highly valuable. Highly valuable. Yeah, well, you got the secret code. They're watching you. They're watching you try to build finances. They're watching you trying to get unstuck. Send you Ten of Swords energy. Trying to keep you tired. If you've been tired a lot or fatigued a lot, they're sending you that energy to keep you from building. While you're focusing on your money, focusing on your stability, they're watching you work, build, plan. I love this card. But Saida, the reason why you have no worries, the reason why you know your alien beings have come in to attack, to even the playing field, how you know karma is being served. You see the Sun card as your final destination. I love this card. It's a free card in the deck. And it reads, you are a badass being, full of life, love, and possibilities. May you find a path to your best self, and there you shall. And there you shall. Spirit is moving you to a place of happiness, joy, fulfillment. Not to worry, they're going to fund it. It will come. It will come. Been through a lot of betrayal, a lot of deceit. And these energies are still watching, still stalking. And if you believe so, you're absolutely right. Because you have a secret hidden code within you. You may know this, you may not. It's in your bloodline. It may be a code to divinity. Would that not be powerful? It's definitely a code to peace. It's a code to peace. If you have the ability to stop war, if you have the ability to cease wars, that will make you a very powerful energy. A very powerful energy, which means if you speak it, if you write it, it happens in reality. Of course, they would not want you to step into your calling. War is what the devil loves. If you are here to scribe peace, whether you write books, whether you do ink blots, you can look into ink blots. There's her name is iScry, ISCRY, iScry.com. She also has a channel here, but I can't think of the name. She makes ink blots for divination. She does them for the entire zodiac. She does it for astrology, and she does it for other things. Go on there and see the work she does. There's a very high market. There's a high market right now for spiritualists, including myself, for someone that does ink blots. Every time I go to purchase her ink blot, her zodiac collection, it's sold out before she, like, it must be before, they must pre-order, because I can never get a selection. If you're looking for a niche to increase your financial security, you may consider look up scribing divinations. I know there's ink blots. I know there are hidden codes. I know there are free writing. Scribing would also be a writer. You could write books, divination books, spiritually elevating books. You could scribe on, you could create oracle or tarot cards as a writer, specifically oracle cards, decks. But consider ink blots, because it's money to be made in that industry. I personally am looking for someone that can create that. All right, Saida, that is your reading, beloved. Ashe and namaste. May Spirit bless you in your home tenfold and all you aspire to do. That you are being guided by new energies. Expect a lot of expect a lot of redirection in this season. Expect a lot of plans to be unexpectedly changed, especially with traveling. Expect invitations. Expect communication from people you thought had forgot you, not people that you moved away from intentionally. People that life just separates you from you, that come back, find you. Whether they see you online or social media and they call you out, expect for invitation. And if you're a spiritualist, high ranking, and people invest in what you do because it's real and they know it, and you prove it and they know it. Expect people to ask you to help them in very weird kind of ways. And if you, I'm not going to explain weird. If you're a spiritualist, then you know what I mean. Be ready to step up in your practices and test yourself. That's coming in. That's why the aliens have been dispersed. It's time to test our abilities in a different environment, a different realm. Because everything they downloaded into us, we have not been able to utilize it yet in hermit mode, seasonal weather changes, healing, whatever it is. They're coming now to tell us it's time. It's past time. It's time for the world to be lit on fire by the collective rising in their spiritual divination. Expect weird, strange miracles to happen. You're going to hear about it in the news. It's going to happen in your home. Expect in your family. Expect a lot of crazy things to happen soon. And expect some people to blame you. If you're a spiritualist, expect to be called a witch, a warlock, a demon. See, expect all that. Nobody don't care though. Who care? Let them talk. It's all they got to do. Because they can't even get in the gates. They ain't got no keys. No key, no Solomon keys. You may want to find out what Solomon key is connected to you. You may want to find out what Solomon key is connected to you and get you a Solomon key as a guide. It can be by your zodiac makeup and not just your sun. Pull out your birth chart. Find out what is your Neptune. I'm getting heavy Neptune. Or Uranus. Heavy Uranus for the underworld. Heavy Neptune for the psychic. And give me your North Star, your North Node. Do not get a Solomon key for your sun. The sun is just how the world. The sun sign is how you show up in the world. That's what sun sign is. That's not your. Don't get a Solomon key just for your sun. You can get it for North Node. You can get it for Neptune, your Uranus. You can even get it for your Saturn. Absolutely. Maybe moon, moon maybe. If you're a Pisces or Cancer or Scorpio, definitely for your moon. But if you're an earth sign or water sign, I don't suggest you get a Solomon for your moon sign. That's usually when you're emotional, overly emotional. Okay, if you need to find out, well, I'll do that after. Thank you, beloved. Who'd I miss? Lynetta. What's up, Lynetta? I said hey to Steve Stacy. Ashner. Hello, Ashner. Tamika. What's up, Tamika? Malcolm. Laura. Hello, beloveds. Ski. Okay, let me if you're interested in a full mini reading, it's $18.18. If you just want a 2-card pull, one from past life, one from tarot, $9. Mistress of the Gates Tarot in the yellow strip, tap on the black section. It opens up the hashtag for the Cash App and the PayPal. You can send it through the channel like Saida did through Super Thanks or Super Chat. Get your past life regression and your tarot reading. Tamika is next. Okay, Tamika, for your 2-card pull. Tamika. Ooh, Tamika, you got the energy already of the spirit number 8. You know what 8 is? 8 is the magician. 8 is Ace of Swords. The 8 is the law of karma. What goes around comes around. Something you're manifesting. There's something you're manifesting. Number 8 is success, achievement, growth, forward movement. The magician shifts. There's a shift, a change coming, possibly to the way you receive or the way you make your abundance. Past life regression. Past life regression. They told me one more shuffle. Okay. All All right, Spirit. Past life regression for Tamika. Past life regression for Tamika. I already see the card. I touched it. Tamika, do you have family in Asia? Oh, past life regression, Asia. This is Hindu. This is Hindu. You lived a past life in India, in Asia, studying Hindu divination, spirituality. Well, this is beautiful energy. But your past life energy is in Asia, my love, in the form of Hindu spirituality. And this is looking very royal. Very royal. Okay, beloved. I'm getting in the original building of the kingdom. In the original building of the kingdom. But I'm definitely getting Hinduism. I don't know if this is a spirituality you follow or you're interested in following. If it is, it's because it's a past life memory. Okay, one card pull. Tamika, the Hierophant, that is the high-ranking spiritual leader. I said this looked like royalty. The original building of the kingdom. A Hierophant, a teacher, a leader, a ruler, the mother. You hold the keys to unlock ancient Hindu wisdom. You may want to consider looking into studying Hinduism, because I see some keys that unlock some wisdom, ancient wisdom. They're right at your feet, calling you to acknowledge. Because Hierophant is also a higher commitment with education. The Hierophant also speaks of marriage. It also speaks of marriage. So obviously you were married. Maybe you were part of a royal king and queen. This looks like a royal king and queen. But there's something that has yet to be unlocked in you. There is something yet to be unlocked in you that you haven't even tapped into yet, because these two keys are on the floor. In order for you to reach your destiny, in order for you to successfully live out your destiny in this lifetime, it includes a high-ranking spiritual mate. It includes a marriage, a unity of the spirits. It includes a kingdom spouse. You were royalty. You were dressed and draped in gold. You wore the crown. A spiritual leader, a spiritual teacher. If you build it, they will come. If you speak it, they will listen. Maybe you will meet your divine mate. I don't know if you got plans to go to Asia. Specifically Japan. Specifically Japan. Maybe it's calling you to go there. I don't know if you're okay with marrying to another culture. It's definitely got to do with Hinduism. Maybe you teaching the forms of divination in the Hindu practice. Gives you this status on this throne. Is where you meet your mates. This is definitely a marriage. This might be a marriage of cultures. Maybe you're one culture and your mate will be Hindu or following the Asian diaspora. This could be spiritualities, two religions, two perspectives coming together to rule a dominion. But your calling is to be a spiritual teacher, a spiritual leader. And you'll have to figure out in your bloodline what it has to do with Asia. You may want to look into that. It goes further back. It may be in not grandparents, it may be great grandparents. Because this is ancient. This is really ancient. This is giving me Oshun and Venus energy. I'm not really sure if this is on your mother's side. It may be. Because the Taurus is the mother, is the Hierophant. This could be something in your mother's bloodline. Namaste and Ashe, Tamika. Thank you, Tamika. That is your beautiful reading. Tamika. Did I timestamp? I forgot timestamp, Tamika. I'm so sorry. I just got carried away. I got carried away. Let me see, Tamika. I didn't timestamp you to get an angel number, but there are no mistakes. The angels, okay, I know why. Tamika, you have no angelic presence. The presence you have around you is not angelic. It's a whole different kind of presence. It's ancient, but it's more indigenous, it's like a shaman energy. Shaman, high ranking. It's above angelic presence. This is ancestral blood. This is high, Tamika. This goes above angelic presence. You got number 8. Expect movement. Expect some movement. All right. Thank you, Tamika. Number 4 is Look at my cat. Lynetta. Lynetta. My middle name is Lynette without the A. Thank you, Lynetta. A two-part rule. Two-part rule. Ooh, rule. Lynetta, what is your rule? Lynetta, you got the spirit energy of 11. I just said, what did you rule? 11 is a marriage, a union, twins. It's also structure, stability, something that supports a foundation. It can also be the World card, a new beginning. So let's shuffle and tap in. Past life regression for Lynetta. Past life. Lynetta, you got angel number 411. Lynetta, you got angel number 411. If you've been seeing 411 a lot, there's some beings that are trying to reach you. You may be afraid of the energy that's going on around you. Know that it's not darkness. It's not darkness. There is an energy trying to communicate with you. It is not darkness. It's 411. It's about, remember you dial 411 on your phone when you need information. Past life regression for Lynetta. Am I taking that? Absolutely. They gave you 3. Woo. Lynetta. We got the baby, Lynetta. We got the baby, Lynetta. And we got health, Lynetta. Health. And we got forgiveness, Lynetta. Lynetta, well, my voice just went real solemn. Trigger warning, Lynetta. Trigger warning, beloved. This baby, I believe, was you. I believe that somehow you came down with some illness or some sickness, but it was not natural. It was not natural. Wow, I said earlier, the ones that are trying to reach you are not dark. Baby, when you were a baby, you were plagued with some kind of illness and you passed away. You passed away. You may still in this lifetime, because there's past life energy, you may have people in your family, in your people that you've separated from, a lot of childhood trauma. You may have had people in this lifetime, whether you remember or not, when you were an infant. They may have tried to do, you know what this is giving me? This is giving me almost like Jesus Christ in the, this is giving me like Jesus swaddled in the, and a martyr for the world. I don't know if not, Tamika, I don't know if you've ever lost a child in the past. I don't know if you've ever lost a child in your past. There definitely needs to be some forgiveness around that. That was not, that was destiny. For that child, maybe in their adult years, may have grown up with some kind of illness or disease and may have passed away young. It's better to have passed away before birth than to have suffered after and lived a very short life. But there was a lot done to you as a child in a past life. Maybe because you were born, you were different. Something about your eyes. Maybe when you were born, you were different. Past life people were afraid of you. Maybe they called you, maybe you were, I don't know, born with some kind of deformity. I'm not sure, but it seems like a lot of cruelty was done to you. Almost like you were a martyr for other sins. That this is definitely representing a generational healing that needs to take place. It has. This is about a healing that needs to take place over a bloodline. Something that was done to you when you were a baby, when you were a child. Past life. So I don't know if you've experienced this in your present life. I feel sad. Like for no, I don't know. It just feels so unnecessary. I don't know if you were abandoned and they left you. Maybe you were, I don't know if a mother had you young. It could have been in the past life that the mother gave birth to you young and left you at the church, at a monastery. Because maybe when she gave birth to you, you had a deformity or you were not healthy and she didn't know how to take care of it. So she gave you to the church. You might have passed away. This is telling me forgiveness for the mother. I'm getting heavy forgiveness for the mother over your bloodline. A lot of childhood trauma. They may have followed you into this lifetime. Now I know you did one card pull, but that's what came out. And I had to read it. One card pull, tarot, because those cards cannot be without each other. They will not explain it if they did not come out together. King of Swords. King of Swords. Now this could be your father. Or this can be your masculine. Or there may be a need for you to step into your masculine energy. It's time for someone to speak up about some tragedy that may have been done to a baby, a child, that affected their health or your health. Because this baby looks like you. I don't know. To me, that looks like blood spilled at his feet. A secret. Something, the sword is raised, ready to fight for the truth, to get to the truth, to cut through the bullshit. King of Swords, this can be legal. I don't know if you have a legal matter in court. a wise counsel, wise judge, or this is your destiny to be this wise counsel, wise judge, sit on this throne to fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, especially children that are going through some health issues. You know what this is giving me? This gives me a death doula. This is giving me a death doula, but for children. Like babies dying of cancer, or babies abandoned or left, or babies born with disabilities, and people just abandon them like little tiny martyrs. You standing up for them, stepping up for them, speaking for them, being a voice for the voiceless, for children that need help in poor health. Death doula, because it looks like they're eventually going to pass away. But there needs to be forgiveness to a bloodline. Someone needs to uncover this secret. You got a family secret, honey. You got a family secret, and it's really dark. It's really dark, beloved. You got a family secret, and it's really dark. Now, there's someone that knows about this forgiveness card, or there's someone that knows about this child that died or something. And somebody need to speak up. Somebody need to break this curse. Tell the truth. Timmy, I don't like this energy. Yeah, in a past life, my love, as an infant, you battled with a lot of disease. And you passed away young. But someone is aware of what happened. And it may be continuing this lifetime. Did I not say earlier my childhood disease, where the parents actually make the kids sick for this King of Swords lets me know somebody knows the truth. Somebody knows the truth. All right, beloved. I almost wish I could do an extended reading for you, because this is heavy. This is heavy energy. I don't know if someone's in court about a baby's death, about how the baby passed away. You may have a whistleblower. Somebody may tell what actually happened. And that may, I don't know, if they're calling you to do it, to look into it. All right, beloved Tamika, 411 information, answer the call, message, Lanetta. Thank you, beloved. Oh my God, I almost want to do an extended reading just for you. Woo! That one was heavy. Thank you, Goddess. I know I may leave you with some questions or not, but I hope you got some clarity that you needed from that message. Lynette, wait a minute, Lynetta. Finding the calm. My condolences, beloved. I've lost several babies before I was able to be blessed with my 3, so I know what it is to lose. I know what it is to lose. Elias, 99 time was Okay. Let's get rid of you because you think I don't know Spanish. Bye. Lynetta, she was too. Hey, Sabrina. She was killed. Lynetta, like, really? Who is baby? Somebody knows, Lynetta. The King of Swords? Somebody knows. Now, the King of Swords can also represent a judge, a lawyer, an investigator, somebody. Well, the Hermit is an investigator, but a Hermit is a psychic investigator. The King of Swords is a regular investigator, like human, like a judge, like a wise counsel, like a lawyer, looking into this matter. Oh my God. Hey, Sabrina. What's up, Sabrina? Health issues come from karmic couples. No, you need to rest. Times, please. My son was a Leo. My past husband was a Sag. Leo and Sag, a lot of fire masculine in your house. Come. That's a lot of fire masculine. Heather, I don't need to rest, Heather. You rest. I'm good. Don't put that on me. I'm good. Rest. I get plenty of rest. So I'm good, boo-boo. No need to worry. This queen good. I'll take my rest when I need it. Ain't nothing wrong with the human body going through a little cold every now and then. It's human. That don't stop nobody. A little hoarse voice from laughing too loud and partying during Mother's Day, I'll take that. That's all that is. But I get plenty of rest, boo-boo. So I'm good. I'm good. Anyone else want to book a two-card pull or an 1818 mini reading? This is the last call before I close the gate. Mistress of the Gates Tarot, Goddess Alicia. Last call before I close the gate. If you want a $9 two-card pull or 1818 mini reading, Cashapp, PayPal, Super Chat, Super Thanks. Find out. Dad, Linda, you got me so... I want to do an extended visual reading so bad. Blessings. Hello, my love. Saida. Saida, I did your reading. I did your reading, Saida. You booked another? I did your reading, Saida. You were number 2 at 1:21:36 on the timer. If you did not hear your reading, if you rewind to 121, 1 hour, 21 minutes, 36 seconds, I did your reading, Saida. You were number 2 after Sarah. Hello, Laura. Hello, beloved. I love you too, boo. Sabrina, did I say hey to Sabrina? Absolutely. Health issues come from karmic couples. You absolutely right. You absolutely right. A divine soul energetic being, a star seed, an earth angel cannot lay or share portals with the karmic. When we do, Health issues will immediately arise. Fatigue, weight gain or weight loss, thinning of the hair, poor skin, issues with your bones or joints, especially feminines with the womb, with the portal issues. I ain't gonna go into them, but you know, men, erectile dysfunction, ladies, an overflow, uncontrollable for no reason, STDs, yada, yada, yada. God will send you every sign. We often ignore the red flags when we're in love, but the red signs be there. Check your body. Check in on your body every now and then, especially if you have an intimate partner, especially if you're unsure and asking questions. Check your body will tell you before they do. Ladies, your body will tell you if your partner is cheating before they do. Every time. Guaranteed. If you know your body well, you take care of your body well. When things start going awry and you ain't made all the changes, it will tell you it's them. Hello. Infections that don't cure quickly, especially skin. Hello. Boils. All kind of darkening of the skin. Resembles decay from the inside out. Because you're with a karmic, laying with a karmic. A devil energy that doesn't belong in your portal. Men's on the outside. They have a shaft. A wand. Our portals are internal. They connect to our source being, to our womb. If that is infected or invaded by demonic energy, it can run havoc on your health, ladies. Stop going to the doctor and looking for all these. Well, if you need to go to the doctor, please go. I ain't a licensed doctor. I ain't saying if you need a doctor, go. But if you stop running there, paranoid, impatient, things can't get better, ain't getting better, it's because you still feeding the infection with the demonic energy. How can you heal? Hello? As a tantric sexual worker, dealing with those of sexual abuse, molestation, incest, violence, rape. Hello? I can tell you what happens to the feminine body when it's invaded by toxic, evil, demonic energy. It will tear you apart from the inside out. So stop doubting your gut, your intuition. Your body may be telling you to run. Hello? And if you're going to stay, because you just ain't strong enough to go, wrap it up at least. At least do that. At least take your spiritual bath. At least do your protection work. At least help them help you while you're still in it. Making a plan to get out. Don't be swayed by gaslighting and smooth talking. Hello? This is your life. The health of your womb. Don't be swayed by sweet talking. You are in control of your, hello? Don't you let nobody control you and just do what they want to do. Hop in there, you raw dog, and you know they community D. Hello? My ladies, we gotta wake up. It's easy to get caught up in these karmics because they smooth talking. The devil is enchanting. They know when to pluck you at the peak of ripeness. And once you are healed, do not go back to what caused your illness. Because the second time around, it's going to be worse. Because God will torture you until you walk away. Don't blame them. Don't blame the situation. The red flags are there. No need for the blame game. It is what it is. But get out and move on before it's worse. They know what they're doing. They do it with intention. A lot of these people out here have illnesses, diseases they know they have. Don't believe them lies when they say, oh, I didn't know. Yes, they do. Because they see their body doing things too. And they've been to doctor in secrecy. Hello? Nobody getting together, going to the doctor anymore, check it out before we have sex. We used to do that. We don't do that no more. We were paying doctors to lie anyway. Hello? You better believe there's people out here intentionally causing illness and disease because they're angry, bitter, blaming, playing a blame game. Don't be caught up in the devil's brew. Sweeping you off your feet. And before you know it, you got something bringing you shame and guilt, and you ain't even doing nothing wrong. That's what they want. They want you to never feel secure enough to lay with no one else again. That's what they want. But I'm telling you, if you're a divine being of light and love, the healing is made available to you. They ain't got it, they'll never get it. They crave it. And that's why they watch. Because while they're decaying, you are thriving, healing well. And they can't figure it out. Divine beings self-heal. Divine beings self-heal. They know that. All right, boo-boos. Is that Button and Min? I don't know how to pronounce your name. What's up, 90? Button 90. Yes, Sabrina. Oh, I did. Okay, Sabrina. Hello to Sweden. Sweden in the house. The women ain't no good in Sweden. About 90, the women ain't no good in Sweden. They got you in a rut. Looking for love in all the wrong places. Okay, y'all, it's almost 3:30. You know what time it is. I'm off here at 3:30. You got 9 minutes. Anybody that wants to book a 2-card pull, past life regression, future energy, or $18.18 mini reading, full card pull, whatever comes out, Spirit speaks to you. It's your last call. I'm shutting down the room, closing the gate, moving on. Another state of mind. Whether in or out, please smash that like button. I appreciate an equal transfer of energy. For those who have done so, may Spirit bless you in your home tenfold for the seeds you sowed. Ashe. Thank you for your bookings, your donation, your positive energy. For everybody got in the chat and kept it cute, kept the peace. Ashe, beloveds. To you haters, my biggest fans. Thank you, boo. I see you too. I say hello to Laura. Did I say hello to Laura? Laura Ramirez? I'm going up and down, y'all. So I may have already. Lynette, it is 2-year-old child. Did I say hi to Sabrina? Sabrina Southern? Oh, again? Why do I keep... Sabrina, that's a deja vu for you twice. That's a deja vu for you twice. There's definitely something missing. Something that has to be taken a look at twice. Something that needs to be reevaluated and re-looked at. Because there's no reason why I keep forgetting if I said hello to you, and I know I did. I don't know if someone in your family, on your father's side, elder or grandparent, or has dementia or Alzheimer's or Parkinson's. Something needs to be revisited, or something, or someone's looking for you and can't find you. That's weird, Sabrina. That's what I'm getting. Yeah, it is weird. Like, how many times am I going to say that? And there's no mistakes. And I ain't got no Alzheimer's. There's something that's not being seen. Something that's not being seen. Yes, Sabrina. It's almost like somebody's looking for you and can't find you. And they're asking others about where you are. Someone is asking other people about, somebody is asking other people about where you are. Did I say hi to Sabrina? Someone has already spoken to you, knows you from this ain't new. Someone that somebody that's reminding themselves every day to check up on you, whether it's in your social media, your community, somewhere. Sabrina, and I'm doing this for myself because I had to find some clarity. It was the story in my piece. Sabrina, who is this King of Wands? Is this an ex? Heavy Aries, Leo, Sagittarius energy, heavy fire energy, King of Wands. Come on now, Sabrina. What? Who is this King of Wands? Is it ex? Somebody passionate? Yeah, because you down. Hello? Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Are you single now? After a breakup, after an ending? Or you've been single and there's somebody desiring you? A King of Wands is looking for you? If this past energy, player, community D, someone slow to commit, slow moving, taking their time, couldn't plan, couldn't make up their mind. Someone that may be making their way to you with an offer to take you out on a date or spend some money on it. With Judgment, this could be somebody wanting a reconciliation with you. I'm gonna leave that right there. I had to, because I'm like, why am I keep saying that? I had to find clarity for why I was doing it. There you go. There you go, boo. If you've been feeling it, you're right. Somebody pulling at your energy. Somebody pulling at your energy, boo. Hello? Somebody with a want to get in between the sheets, make up sex. Let's do it again. Do it again. Sometimes move from when I hear your voice, like you and me, baby. Getting down with the sounds of pound. As we pass away the hour, let's do it again. What is her name? Is that Roberta? No, Roberta Flack don't sing Do It Again. I can't, Roberta. Let's do it again. That's what I'm hearing playing. Okay, Sabrina. The Good Witch. Ooh, you got a healing portal, Sabrina? You got a healing portal, Sabrina? Somebody want that good old loving, that healing nectar, Sabrina? Don't you get that away for free. That's invaluable. Apply that pressure. Hello? Make them earn that. You can't buy that. They don't sell that on the shelf. That's very rare. Okay. I'm gonna stop there. But Lynetta, you already got me. Woo! I may do my own poll. Yeah, because I need to know what's going on with this baby. I would hate to see if somebody is purposely making their baby sick for attention, for fame, for notoriety, for something. So they could look like a martyr when they heat. Man, let me find out, because I be blowing the whistle. Hello, blow the whistle. All day. Yes, I will. Dropping names and everything. 411, I'm on the phone. Spirit, let me know. Spirit, let me know. Serena, you're welcome, beloved. Yeah, singling, mingling. I know that's right. Stay close. Yeah. Let your guard down. Look. For my single lace, on my single lace, on my single lace, on my single lace. Get your hands up. Let me tell you what. Summertime is coming. Beach, sun, traveling, cruising, mingling, getting together. Hello. Don't you put up them brick walls. Don't you put up them brick walls. Live your life. Sell and get your groove back. Hello. Put on your best dress. Shake your tail feather. Get out there and show the world what you got. Because you ain't lost nothing. Hello. Get out there and show the new you, boo. And watch them like swarms of bees flocking to nectar. Have some fun. Keep your healthy boundaries. Don't you let them devil energy back in. Now you know what to look for. Cut down that smooth talking gaslighter before he can get out the third word. Shut that mouth down. Or whatever your preference is. Because they're going to be swinging and flower bringing all summer. Okay? But they don't know this new collective, divine feminine, just rising up. We built for that. Oh, we about to rock the foundation of this planet for mama. Hello? She ain't been working on us in hermit mode for nothing. Hello? I'm about to show up and show out for her. Her finest in living color. So Sabrina, good boundaries, no walls, come down just a little bit, just a little bit, just a little bit, okay? And let love all over you. You ain't got to commit. You ain't got to jump in with both feet. There's no race. You ain't got to dip your toe in. Test the water. If it ain't good there, move to the next ocean. Hello? You'll find it Doug, put it right. Yeah. But come down just a little bit. Okay. All right, beloveds. Making sure nobody else made a donation. Yeah, Laura. Yes, just a little bit of love. Just a little bit. You said just a touch of love. A little bit. Just a touch of love. A little bit. Can we spend some time? Hello? Yes, we can. Yes, we can. What you about to put? How much you willing to put on it? Look at you again. You showing up again trying to get in the room and can't get in? Fox, ain't nobody trying to hear you. Ain't nobody trying to hear you. You can't, ain't nobody trying to hear you, boo. Ain't nobody trying to hear you. Look at you, you can't even get in the room with your poor thing. Poor thing. Poor thing. Did I say hi to? Oh, yeah, I did. All right, everybody. Now that we got rid of the trolls, did I say hello to? Did I say hello? Yeah, I did. Is that Vania, Christina, Santana? Oh, you got a lot of names there, girl. Hey, boo. Auntie, what's up, Auntie Larry? I see some newbies. I hope y'all hit that subscription button. Yeah, come back again and spend some time with Malcolm. What's up, Malcolm? Yeah, I said hello to these people. Let me stop looking. Tell everyone in the room I'll send you some hellos, and that's that. All right, y'all. Blessings. I don't believe there's no other bookings. If it is now, speak now. If ever hold your peace, because I don't see it. Did I miss someone? I don't believe that I missed anyone. If I did, speak now. If ever hold your peace, because I'm about to exit the gate. Mistress of the Gates Tarot. I'm Goddess Alicia. Thank you all for your presence and your generosity. Love you all, family. Thank you so much, Sabrina. Thank you. I hope y'all subscribe. Come back tomorrow. See me again, my friends. Until then, as above, so below, as within, so without. Apply that pressure and live your best life. Yes? Ashe, beloved. Ashe. See you guys again tomorrow. Oh, well, I'll let you know tomorrow. Bye, y'all. Thank you.